Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video today. I'm actually on my account today. This is my account now. I've taken the password, I've changed it. I've blocked Astons IP from ever, trying to contact me again, and you can't say I'm playing on someone else's account anymore because, I've stolen it. This one is now mine. Anyways, in this video, we're going over a new auto rifle. It's called the Null Calamity 9. It's one of those like new Vex things where it looks, I covered a SMG, I think, that was very similar to this. I'm referring to the signature sleek semen veined design. But it's a lot of fun to use, and it's pretty cool looking. As you can see, I'm running the new Monarchy shader on it, and it is looking crisp. And if you're wondering what it looks like without a shader, it is relatively, you still got the very PG-13 liquid, substance running through the veins, but it looks all right by itself. I think it just looks really cool with the shader on. Anyways, going over the perks, the first perk is Zen Moment. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. And then for the next row of perks, you have a choice between 3 different perks. The first one is Flared Magwell, slightly increases stability and greatly increases reload speed. And then Tactical Mag, slightly increases stability, increases reload speed, and slightly increases magazine size. And then finally, Appended Mag increases magazine size. For the barrel options, you have Chambered Compensator, increases stability, moderately controls recoil, and slightly decreases handling speed. The second one is Hammer Forged Rifling, increases range. And then finally, you have Small Bore, increases range and increases stability. Very quickly, before I go into how this weapon performs in PvP, please realize that when I'm covering new DLC weapons, I don't just know if a weapon's going to be amazing before I use it. So when I'm making these videos, you can't always expect every video to be about an amazing gun. Sometimes I'll find stuff that I really like, and sometimes I'll find stuff that is just kind of average, and other times I'll just find stuff that I just simply do not like at all. So starting off, I really like 600 RPM auto rifles. I mentioned this in the video that I made about the Trials auto rifle a few days ago, but for some reason I'm just not the biggest fan of energy type auto rifles. I really like kinetic ones, and for some reason the hit registration feels a little bit off. I don't know what it is, but I would prefer a kinetic type, so that's something that kind of threw me off, but it's not like it makes the weapon horrible or anything, just kind of something that I noticed. As I mentioned earlier, this weapon has Zen Moment, which is a really good perk for console. As you deal more damage, your stability is going to go up. Unfortunately, if you're playing on PC, you're not really going to feel its effects too much, because for the most part you pretty much have full stability on most of the weapons. As long as you don't have like a terrible stability stat, you won't really notice any recoil. So for anybody playing on PC, it feels kind of like a throwaway perk, but on console it's really good. So normally I like having a lot of flexibility with my sight. So with most weapons you have many different options and choices as far as which sight you want to run on it. For this weapon there's only one sight. You get to adjust the barrel options, which don't really change too much. They're minor changes in range and stability, but nothing that's really make or break as far as the barrels go. But the sight is good. Sometimes you'll get a sight that is just horrible that you cannot change, which sucks and kind of spoils the weapon. But fortunately in this case, this one is pretty good. The saving grace of this auto rifle is the fact that it is a 600 RPM energy type auto rifle with very good stability. Unlike the Crucible auto rifle and the new Monarchy one, they are not reskins of each other. So this is a brand new weapon, right, with a different sight on it, because with the other weapons they both had these two sights on them that I didn't really like that much, and I feel like it was really hard to manage recoil and flinch on them. But this sight I actually like a ton, and it's made it a lot easier to use for me. As I mentioned earlier, Zen Moment isn't really a big perk or a big game changer for PC because you already have pretty much full stability on the majority of the weapons. On console, 600 RPM auto rifles can struggle sometimes because of how bad the recoil is, so having Zen Moment on it kind of balances it out, and is actually a really good perk if you're playing on PS4 or Xbox One. In addition, from my experience as well, this weapon seems to perform a lot better at range and seems to be a lot more accurate at range than both the Crucible auto rifle and the new Monarchy ones that I mentioned earlier. So if you're someone like me who really likes running SMGs with auto rifles, and you have a really good kinetic SMG like the New City, the Sondok C, the Antiope, or whatever, and you're looking for an energy auto rifle and you really like 600 RPM, such as I, then this is going to be a good choice for you simply because of the slot it is in. If I compared it to like the Trials auto, I like the Trials auto more, but because that comes in the kinetic slot, I can't run certain SMGs or other weapons that I would like to run along with my 600 RPM auto rifle. If I had to rate this weapon out of 10, I would rate it 7 Korean aimbots out of 10 possible. That's gonna do it for today's video. So if you are already subscribed and you want to make sure that you do not miss a video, go to my channel and click on the bell to enable post notifications. And that is it for the video today. I will have more Fortnite videos soon. Inspire just got his computer, so hopefully we can start recording. So if you have any ideas for videos for me to do with him, leave those in the comment section down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace!